So
Twitch, we're good.
that's
Hopefully,
better.
IG's good too. Okay, what's up, guys? We've got a very special meal tonight. Well,
Hold on.
special to me.
My phone's like retarded.
I've got bagels, veggies, cream cheese, and mother
Try
humper
this
Twitch.
again. Oh yeah, it's better.
It's better, but Twitch keeps on cutting me off. There might not be a Twitch
We're still
tonight.
lagging. We're still lagging.
All right, we're gonna chalk it up to having
Yeah,
a
it is what it
Wi-Fi
is,
issue.
guys. There's a Wi-Fi issue. If you turn the Wi-Fi off, it might be better, but
On this?
well, yeah, then we're on our network.
You said the network was slow ever since because everybody's on the internet.
I feel like everybody's on the internet, like Googling, like, you know,
This is my
everything.
chip of choice.
The stream keeps freezing. Yeah, I know. It does. It freezes on my phone too
All right,
much.
I'm gonna Munchkin. Here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I understand if you want to bounce and you don't got time for this shit. I
We
understand.
get it. We get it.
I'm going to shut the Wi-Fi off and go on our.
Just go on
Our
our
data.
data. We'll see how that works.
Give me one more chance, okay? And now, delete video, delete. See, YouTube, this is the problem we have with streaming. Sometimes it was worse for you guys.
Yeah, it was terrible with YouTube.
Wi-Fi, let's shut you off. Guess I get a
You
cheese
didn't have to do all that. You got the cheese smear.
smear.
Oh, let me get out of there because then my phone doesn't like recognize shit.
All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again, guys. Let me know with the sign of jazz hands. Is this a better picture quality?
Spirit fingers, guys.
No, Khaki. That's only if the quality of the video is good.
It's good. Oh, it's way better. Look at it. But I'm the only one in there.
All right.
So, guys, I have
Oh, this is better.
pizza English muffin pizza burgers with a salad that was supposed to be Caesar, but now it's a ranch salad. But it is what it is. It's still gonna be good.
All right, let's start this right. Hi, Cody. Hi, Munchkin.
Hello, Cody. Hello, Munchkin.
Cody, how have you been, man? Good evening, guys. Pick quality is good. Thank you.
It's my burger, guys.
Working on no
On a
Wi-Fi
pizza
here.
English muffin.
There's got to be something like you could buy at the store that no matter where you are, no matter where you go, you've got good fucking Wi-Fi.
Who said good? How about you?
I'm good.
We're good.
Work was a bit slow today.
I was off today.
Khaki was off. You would think everybody ordering the toilet paper and shit, I would be booming. And apparently, FedEx business is supposed to skyrocket
I saw that on the news.
20%
I saw that on the news.
by end
I
of week.
saw it on the news this morning.
What did it say?
It said FedEx business going up with everybody ordering online.
Yeah. That means me getting the big screwdriver.
Meanwhile,
Right. Oh, yes.
Amazon is capping all orders.
What does that mean?
They're capping the orders, saying that there's like a backlog on things. Like your dad orders like Abby's food through Amazon, so
Right.
they don't know when Abby's food's gonna be delivered because there's like a backlog on it.
Really?
Hello, Jimmy Jam. Yes, and I said order it through FedEx. You know that shit will arrive next day or the day after.
It's not good. I mean, it's good, but it's not good. A lot of people think that.
CC Ben, give me 1 minute.
I mean, a lot of people are going to be out of work, but certain places are going to be busy, I guess. Hey, Joanne.
Hey, my boo, CC Ben. I have pizza English muffins with a pizza burger, and it's delicious.
You seriously?
No, they're pizza English muffins, though. This is the pizza English
Oh.
muffin.
Am I going to get a
And
bite?
then I made pizza burgers. And I put them on the pizza English muffins.
My meal is very simple tonight. It's like a comfort meal, but veggies.
This
Veggies.
is surprisingly low.
You're like 1,000 calories.
Yeah, it's like 1,060 calories right here. I'm surprised.
Mine, last time I checked, I did not add ketchup and I did not add my cheese sauce. My meal is like 15 and
That's
change.
true, Jimmy.
Jimmy Jam. Hey, Emily.
You're gonna be here for a while. Back to your favorite show daily. Hell yeah, Joanne. That's what I'd like to hear.
I'm very happy to hear that, Joanne. Welcome back, girl.
I need a napkin though.
The hybrid, what's up? How are you tonight? Or today, depending on where you are. I gotta tell you.
You could be like Joanne from the future.
Don't start that shit again.
Joanne from the future. Well, she's back, so I gotta start it.
Joanne, any vacation coming up soon? I think that's the last time we talked to you. You went away on vacation.
Be vacationing anywhere, just like the rest of us.
Oh yeah, it's
Nobody's
hard to...
vacationing anywhere right now.
No, I know. But it's something that I don't want to say it slips my mind because it doesn't. Unfortunately, it's something you hear, almost every minute of the day if you have a TV on or you're around people.
Every day. You work with the public. You know what's going on, unfortunately.
I work with the public. A lot of places are
As
closing.
do I.
We got more rules today. But it's like, from the future. Yeah, remember that shit? Jackie always used to say that.
Because she is. She's a day ahead. She's from the fucking future.
Oh.
You worked out today, Munchkin? Your body feels like Jell-O? I, for the first time today, took 22,000 steps, and I can't tell you how long I made that many steps in one day.
Jamie's bulge.
Hello, Nelson.
Chooch is here for the bulge when he does show in. I don't think anybody else comes in to see my bulge.
Chooch is always here for the bulge.
Yes. Yes. But,
Let's be clear.
I think I'm going to be changing up a little bit style-wise, okay? I think the type game has ran its course. I really do. Every once in a while, when shit gets stale, it requires a change. So, like, Booker T went from wearing long trunks to short trunks. I think I'm going to give a... maybe a lot of you guys are not familiar with Booker T. There's a couple different Booker T's. Triple H went from having long tights to short trunks. I think I'm going to go with the short trunks and showcase my legs and my butt. My nice bubble butt.
Little girl, I'll address that in a second.
You get to dress her right now, girl.
All right.
I don't even know what she said.
She said, I can't get my Fitbit to my Bluetooth on my phone. Did you sync it through the app? And if you did, then go to the Bluetooth part on your phone, if you have an Apple phone, and then it should recognize the Bluetooth, and then you have to hit connect. Because a lot of the times, my Fitbit is not connected to my phone, then I have to hit connect.
I hopped on Blake for a second and started getting into it again. So stupid. Saying innocent people deserves to die. What the fuck? He's saying that again? I don't even care, Emily.
Who said that?
Emily said that.
I didn't even see it.
Five-time
WCW
World Heavyweight Champion. You damn Skippy, Jimmy Jam. How can you not love Booker T? If you are a wrestling fan and you do not like Booker T.
Started getting into it again, so stupid. So, yeah.
I think she's talking about last night's
No,
stream.
and then she said he started to get into it again. You know what? I'm not even going to address it.
There's no need to. It's not our stream.
Yeah, no. I'm not even going to.
You're a little drunk?
What I really want.
Nelson, I said hello to you, and I typed it, man. I typed it.
You're a little drunk? Nelson, when are you not a little drunk?
Nelson, how's work going, man? How's the new job?
More importantly,
You mega good? That's awesome.
what's going on with you and Isabel moving to Florida now? Because
I would think that's...
of everything that's going on. Like, Disney shut down as of, late. So, what's going on?
I know this thing sucks for a lot of people. It sucks for the world right now. But a lot of things are, number one, being postponed. A lot of businesses, small businesses are going out of business.
closed.
Unfortunately, some people are getting fired, which is illegal.
I think if you're drunk, you should send Jamie a DM mooning him. Don't tell Nelson that he will.
Nelson, please don't.
Do it, Nelson. Do
No,
it.
I've never talked to Nelson through DMs, so I would have to
Hello,
accept
Grace.
his message request, and I will not accept it because I know a dirty little ass is about to pop in my DMs. Hi, Grace.
Are we all still on the Blake diet?
Who asked that?
Cody.
Ryan's still on. Are y'all? Yeah. Yeah, we still do it. Are you, Cody?
You're still within just in case. Gotcha.
What happened?
He said, we have found a spot, but we're still looking just in case. No. They're not going to Florida right
You're
now.
not going, yeah. A lot of people were supposed to move. A lot of people were supposed to start doing different things and different jobs. And everything got fucked up. Like, if you travel right now, like, can you even take a flight out? You can still fly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I didn't know that.
At your own risk.
At your own risk.
Fly at your own risk. But I'm sure flights are probably going to be shut down soon.
Just need
Considering they shut down like pretty much everything at 8 p.m. Tomorrow they're closing.
He said they're still moving.
No, the flights are still moving, yes. But
No, he's still moving. Nelson is still moving. He's not going to show his ass, is what he said.
oh, well, tomorrow they're closing. Hold on, I'll tell you in a
Try a
second.
bagel. They're closing stores and shopping mall. Like
Oh, they're
all
closing malls tomorrow. Tomorrow, malls, indoor portions of retail shopping malls, amusement parks, and bowling alleys will be temporarily closed effective
immediately.
March 19th. 8
8
p.m.
p.m.
March 19th.
Now, all these businesses are going to be closing, but do you know who will not be closing?
My job.
My job, and I deal with hundreds of boxes a fucking day. See
Which-
hundreds of people a day.
Which Jimmy
Uh-huh.
sent me a link today about how long this virus lasts on cardboard and on plastic bags and on clothing and a whole bunch of shit, and
Really, Joanne?
your boss really needs to do something.
My boss isn't gonna do shit. He, unfortunately, he's not going to. It's the job I'm in. It's just that they're not gonna shut the post office down. They're not gonna shut UPS down.
Grace, you're not late. You're right on time, girl.
It's
we just
okay.
started.
Joanne, you know what? That makes me feel good, and I gotta tell you, I cut all my clothes. I'll go out and buy new shirts,
And he'll cut them.
and I cut them. I cut them right away. I cut them for a number of reasons. I make them my own, number one, and I cut them to suit me better, to make it more comfortable to wear. I always cut the neck out pretty deep. I cut the sleeves, and I usually make it into either a tank top, or I'll cut the sleeves a little bit higher because I don't want that shit touching my elbow, considering I've been wearing baggier shirts as of late.
Grace, don't listen to Jimmy.
What's up, guys?
Just ignore Jimmy, Grace.
Hello. Welcome. How are you? I love it when
Just
people...
ignore him, Grace.
I love it when people like my sense of style. I definitely do.
Forgot.
I'm one of a kind. I'm one of a kind. That is for damn sure. There's not a whole bunch of Jamies walking around.
So crazy here. Munchkin, it's crazy here too. Everything's shutting down tomorrow.
She made the burger.
I did.
She
they're
made
talking
the
about my
burger, and I made what I had, which is veggies, cream cheese, Doritos on a toasted cream cheese bagel.
Jimmy knows I'm just fucking with him.
What happened with Jimmy now?
I said, Grace, just ignore Jimmy, because he said inexcusable because she was late. I
Oh.
said, you're not late. And he said, inexcusable. I said, just ignore Jimmy. He knows I'm kidding.
You know what, Grace? I feel like you
Read.
would throw a very nice, very fun sleepover.
She would. Grace would throw an awesome sleepover.
I really do feel
She
that.
has like this
I see the
awesome
fireplace.
house with the freaking fireplace. She has this awesome enclosed pool. Like if I were to be quarantined, I would be quarantined with Grace.
Yeah.
I would love to be quarantined with Grace.
Had a protein
I'll
and
be your company girl.
starch and spinach.
I'll fly out tomorrow.
Thank you, Joanne. Little girl, that's what kind of protein did you have? Oh, that looks so good. It's very good. I mean, my bagels, listen, at the end of the day, it's fat-free cream cheese. Fat-free cream cheese. And then cucumber, green peppers, tomato, nacho cheese Doritos. This small bag, it's 260 calories. And, bacon. There's bacon on here. There's 10 slices
There's
of
a
bacon
lot of bacon on there.
10 slices of bacon. And then I've got roasted potatoes on the side for potassium reasons. I have an idea. I've been talking about changing up my diet, right?
I couldn't find the comment, Jimmy.
I'm going to be adding something on a nightly basis. That means on Friday nights when I'm doing pizza and Saturday nights when I'm doing
Jimmy and Nasty.
another cheat meal. This is going to be a what's the word I'm looking for? A staple in my meals, and I think it's going to turn the corner. I think it's going to turn the corner for me. I thought about it on my run, Kagi. It's a good idea. It's a really good idea. It'll keep me, number one, it will keep me full. And number two, it will help me with my calories. I'll be able to hit certain nutrient goals very easy on a nightly basis without compromising my actual taste of dinner.
I would say I can sleep over, but I don't like cat saying I'm a hoe again. LMAO, been a while since you heard that. Yeah, I know. I used to tell you on a daily basis. You don't even hear that anymore. How sad is that, Nelson?
What?
Nelson's a hoe.
Oh, yeah. Fuck no. You didn't understand that because I had a bagel in my mouth. I said, "Oh, sure." Cream cheese on hands means sticky. Me and sticky do not get along.
It's like you and Isabella with the
Got to
fucking
wash
sticky
my
hands. Which is funny today because I took the kids for 2 walks today.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that.
I was off today, and I made them read this morning, and then I had them, and then we went for like a walk, and then I said, if you're good when we get home, like we'll have lunch, and then we'll do some more learning, which was math for the both of them.
Be right back.
Because, they're not in school, so no. I have to be a homeschooled mom now. So they did their math, and they ate their lunch, and I said, since you guys were good, you did your homework, we'll go up to the deli, and I'll get you some ice cream, and then we'll take a nice walk. Well, these 2 kids, they pick the Nestle drumsticks, which aren't the, neatest things to eat. But it is what it is. So I unwrap just half the drumstick for both of them so they don't have to touch it with their hands. So they have the wrapper around the cone. And they're eating it, and then it's dripping all over the place. It's all over their hands. So I'm like, guys, whatever you do, don't lick your hands. So you know what they do? True kid fashion. Let me just wipe this shit all over my coat. Which normally I'd fucking flip out over, but considering everything that's going on, I'm like, yeah, wipe that shit all over your coat. It's fine. Didn't even care. I'll just throw the coats in the washer. As long as you don't lick your fingers, I am good. And you know what? We stood in front of this pond or whatever, and they ate their ice cream, and we talked, and it was we had such a good afternoon. And we talked about a whole bunch of things.
Cheetos?
I don't know.
The cold.
Ow!
The cold ones that I usually do on Friday and Saturdays.
I don't know, but you interrupted my story.
Continue. I'm sorry.
But we had such a good afternoon. And then Lucas drops a whole load of ice cream on the ground. and he just stands there and looks at it. And I'm like, it's okay. You got the rest of the cone. The best part of the cone is in the bottom of the cone because that's where they load that shit full of chocolate. But I didn't say that. I'm like, they load it full of chocolate. So he starts chomping at his cone, and he's like, Mommy, there's chocolate. I'm like, that's the best part of the cone.
Yeah,
Eat that. Because he got so upset because he dropped his ice cream all over the ground.
Oh, poor little baby. Poor little baby. You know what, Kagi? I'm happy you're going about this with the homeschooling like you're supposed to, right?
And then we came back home, and then we did the rest of it. We did the writing, and more reading.
You had a
Like,
scoop
I
of
don't
peanut
make
butter
that-
for dessert? It's a big scoop of peanut butter, Jimmy.
Like, I'm not that mom that will sit there and make a list for every hour. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say I'm like, after you eat breakfast, we're going to do this. After lunch, we're going to do this. And then before dinner, we're going to do this. And then after dinner, we're going to do I'm not going to sit there and plan out every hour of the day. I'm not that strict.
Oh, okay. I see.
You would have cried. He almost cried, Grace. He almost cried when he dropped the ice.
So let me ask you this. Kids are out until April.
Maybe. Might even be longer.
Maybe even longer.
Am I going to keep them where they're supposed to be? Probably not.
What about me? Do you think I should self-quarantine myself? Can I get fired for that? I mean, I won't have an
You'd
income.
have to get a test to test positive, and then they have to pay you. And no, you would not get in trouble.
I think I should just go to work though.
Kept it
I'll go
lean.
crazy, Keki.
You would be crazy stuck here. So why the hell would you self-quarantine? You can't go out the house. You can go in the backyard. You can't go for a walk like I did today twice, and then I went by myself, which was nice.
But I have to get symptoms before I go get tested.
No, you don't. They opened up.
I'm almost afraid to get tested.
They opened up a test site in Jones Beach and Stony Brook, and all you have to do is call the hotline.
I'm almost afraid to get tested because if I test positive, especially with my job, because I'm a healthy person, I'm in shape.
As am I.
I'm in shape. I exercise. This
Oh,
won't.
yeah.
I could have the fucking thing, and I could show no symptoms.
Grace, my job is not concerned in one bit, shape, or form. I told them Jamie's parents left the country. And there was somebody on the ship that sailed before them that was tested positive for the coronavirus, and they could not give two shits. They're like, okay, go down this aisle and pack this up. Okay. I mean, I don't have any symptoms. I mean, I always have like a cough, but I don't know. I have like allergies.
Yeah. Kaki's got pizza burgers, and then I've got bagels with veggies, bacon, and cream cheese with Doritos. I like chips on bagels with bacon. You know what my favorite thing was? And Kaki used to make it for me all the time. And it was so simple. I would come home from a job I despised. Cintas was the name of the company.
Serious
And
question.
Kaki, can you hold it? Let me just finish
I'm
this,
just
'cause
reading Joanne's
let's see if
question.
you remember this. I would go into work 2:30, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And granted, I'd be home by 1:30, 2 o'clock some days. Sometimes 11 in the morning, Kaki would make me cream cheese bagels with nothing but bacon and tomato on it.
Cream cheese.
And cream cheese, yeah. Cream cheese bagels with bacon and tomato. Mm-hmm. It was so good. If you're a bagel lover,
Of course, Jimmy.
Granted, back then I was getting fat, so it was real cream cheese. It was real bacon. And it was, what'd you make me, 2?
I used to make you 4, but they were on the smaller bagels.
Oh. Indeed, they were.
Yes, Jimmy, you can ask a serious question. And Joanne, serious question. Does it mean anything if your sweat doesn't
Hold on,
taste
Cody.
salty? Well, Joanne, if your sweat doesn't taste salty, I want to say maybe you didn't have like a higher sodium diet. I don't know. My sweat always tastes salty when it like drips. But I also eat a lot of salt. So, I don't know. Or you could be drinking enough water where it doesn't taste salty.
Cody, I've watched WWE my whole life. WWF. I've always loved them.
You want to ask me a real question? What I want?
Currently, right now, I
Hold on,
enjoy AEW better. AEW went on tonight with no crowd, and I thought they did a fucking awesome job. They had some of the guys in the crowd making some noise. You can't have pro wrestling without fan or crowd reaction. You just can't do it. And I thought they did I thought they did an awesome job. And Matt Hardy was there, which made me very happy.
Yes, Jimmy, you can ask me. And Nelson, Roxy messaged you.
Who's Roxy?
The old Boar's Head girl. That, like, she was like my best friend. Like, she would, every time she would come to the store, like, she would always come up to me and be like, oh, hey, blah, 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 like, sit there and talk to me. And then Nelson's like, oh my God, she's so pretty. This was before Nelson had a girlfriend.
Okay. Now, did you hook up
And
with
Nelson
Roxy?
finally got her number. And, like, I was standing there, like, so awkwardly. It wasn't just me, though. It was me, and it was, like, Steven, too, standing there staring at Nelson. As he got this girl's phone number.
When you go and watch it, there's a follow-up to it, and pay attention. If I got front row tickets to the Yankee game, would you go and watch it during this
If you
time?
get front row tickets to, say, the Yankees World Series game, front row seats for Game 7 of the World Series, would you go and watch it?
I'm not a baseball
There's a
fan.
follow-up to it. Pay attention. Right now, with everything going on, I would pass.
Yeah, I don't even like
That's
baseball.
a hard pass for me. I love the Yankees. That's a hard pass. Oh, hell no. Would I risk dying for it? No. No, thank you.
Really, Grace? That's cool. My one wrestling connection, the Bella Twins. That's awesome. Kaki likes the Bella Twins. I
love the Bella Twins.
I think
They're
they're.
my absolute favorite.
I think they're.
Nikki's my favorite.
I think they're pretty young gals. Both currently pregos.
With Jeter, say yes for a minute. Yeah, sure. If Derek Jeter was there, I'd probably risk it.
The virus?
No. He told me to say yes. Jimmy said say yes for a minute. Pay close attention. Okay, Jimmy.
Jimmy Jim, do you know who you come off of? Hold on. Stop typing. You know how, and I know what your voice sounds like, okay? But this is how you type. This is the tone of your voice. The way you type, remember that movie Taken? Now pay very attention. I'm a man with many skills. Kagi, do you remember what that movie Taken?
Man with many skills.
Taken.
Taken, yes.
He calls,
Yes.
his daughter gets taken, and then the way his voice sounds when he calls the actual killer goes,
I will find you and I will kill you.
yes, I don't know who you are, and I don't know where you are, or I don't know who you are, and I don't know where you are, but I will find you.
Even Jimmy said, shut up for a second, Jamie.
Good luck. Good luck.
Hello, fasting bastard.
Hey, Pete.
I got pizza burgers and pizza English muffins.
I got
and a salad.
bagels, veggies, and chips on cream cheese bagels. Yeah, Joanne. Jimmy tends to talk to me like I'm just...
Because all you do is talk.
Well, I try to keep the video entertaining. I don't
And then
like any
I can
dead
talk,
silence.
but you don't like me to talk, so.
I love it when you talk. Dirty to me. Listen,
Shut
when
up.
you go on stupid rants, and
Stupid rants.
No, hold on. When you go on stupid rants, and then you revisit that same rant. I don't mean stupid, but you revisit that rant twice. Then yeah, I kind of get a little butthurt over it, and I gotta stop the video. I gotta hit record again. Pretend none of this shit ever happened. It's okay though. It's okay. You don't do it a lot. You don't do it a
It's
lot.
fine. When I go on rants, the video gets stopped because
It's
my
only
rant
when
is
you-
stupid. Got it, guys.
No. It's only when you drink. Are you drinking tonight?
Yep.
Again? Oh, girl.
I'm stuck home with the fucking kids all day.
That is
And then I
not-
go to work and I do with people. And then I come home. And I don't even get that breather because the kids are still there.
Good night, Cody.
You guys know what I'm talking about because now there's no school. There's no breather. There's none. I don't get mine until 8 o'clock at night. By that time, I'm too damn tired. But I still go anyway, but I don't enjoy it as much.
Well,
Tomorrow I'm going first.
going where first?
Going for my walk first, mister. I have to sit down and let my phone charge for 20 minutes. Meanwhile,
Read-
it's more like 50 minutes.
Read Jimmy's last thing he said.
I have to find it.
You're stuck at home too? With your corona? I've been
Would you go
drinking
to a
since
stadium knowing
Saturday.
that 120 will die the day And for you, Munchkin, 140 will die in the stadium. What? Hold on.
Jimmy, she's not in that kind of
0.2 die for a minute. I'm Liam Neeson.
Yes, Liam Neeson.
Hold on.
Jimmy.
PT is Munchkin. PT.
All night.
Would you go to the stadium
All
knowing
night.
that 120 will die the day, and for you, Munchkin,
Good night, Grace.
140 will die? Have a good night, Grace. Thank you for stopping in.
Joanne doesn't know baseball. She can't relate.
He's not talking about baseball, though.
Is the
Would
Yankees
you still
baseball?
take those tickets? He's giving you statistics on, like, survival rates. Would you still take the tickets if you knew 140 people will die? You might be that person. Would you still take those tickets?
No,
Is
'cause-
what he's saying.
No.
I would not take the tickets.
I wouldn't have taken them even if I knew everything was going to be okay. All right, I think baseball is one of the most boring fucking sports
Not
to
me.
go to.
Well, imagine them being WrestleMania tickets.
WrestleMania is the most entertaining show of the whole fucking year.
If you
It's
knew 200 people would die, would you still take the tickets? And you could be that one person.
Well, I've been to WrestleMania, so no. I've been to WrestleMania. I was
You're not even born yet.
at WrestleMania 20. What
Oh.
the fuck are you talking
I
about?
thought you were talking about when your mom went.
Well, my
And
mom.
she was pregnant.
My mom was at WrestleMania 1 when she was pregnant with me. I came not even a month later. So I heard that shit. I heard Hulk Hogan's music. I think that's what drew me in.
Why don't you go outside and play hide and go fuck off?
Yep.
Now, Fasting Bastard, I have to disagree with you. Only because our sister-in-law works in a hospital and she's telling us, like, it's bad. Like,
What'd Pete
here,
say?
he's saying he hasn't seen so much as a flu victim or a flu patient. A flu patient. But what she's telling me she's seeing on a daily basis is not good.
I heard we're
Granted, we're a higher populated area.
we're imitating Emily.
Emily?
Italy.
Yeah, our numbers aren't what they should be. The CDC is not sending back tests like they should be. They're masking it so it doesn't seem as bad as it is. She works in the hospital. She would know.
Who's this, Liz?
Yeah, Liz and Amanda.
Oh
Both
yeah,
of them.
they both. And yeah.
Both of them. So, and they're both in the medical field. Both nurses, so.
I think, and I'm not gonna go with the whole conspiracy theory. I don't do that. It doesn't work well in my head. I get scared and then I go into anxiety attacks. I try not to think about that shit. When I do read something or see something, I automatically think of butterflies and bunnies, because those things make me happy. But I would just like to think that we're gonna get through it.
We will, but it's a long haul.
Well, yes, it's not as bad, and I'm not saying this is the case. I like to think it's not as
You like
bad
to
as
think
it is.
positive.
Yes, I'm a positive thinker. I like to look at this glass half full, not half empty.
As do I.
That's the kind
As do I.
That's the kind of guy I am.
But I will take precautions. I will take precautions.
Die over 80 if I have issues. Lisette, Puerto Rico. Lisette, Puerto
Hello,
Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, what's up? How is it by you, man? Wait, you said Lisette? Is Puerto Rico Lisette?
No. He's just saying a whole bunch of things. That's not Lizette like Lizette.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna say. Hold on. So your sister has been feeling sick lately, really moody and just unhappy. She's gained a lot of weight. And now we just found out she's pregnant.
Well,
I'm stoked to be a dad, but
your
my
sister.
own dad is pissed. Why can't I stay to make this better? What can you say to make this better?
Okay, Troll.
If you're telling me, yeah, I know.
Thank you, Troll.
If you're telling me the truth, and you banged your sister, and now she's pregnant,
And your dad's mad. I get that. I'd be mad too. Just saying.
I wish I could look right into the screen and see what you actually look like. Like, do you look like a dirty fucking troll? Do you look like someone that just does nothing but drink beer and eat 7-Eleven food? Live in your mother's basement? Like, is that you? Or are you someone like the total opposite? Maybe you're a normal looking dude, but you're going bald and you're just fucking bored because your wife won't touch your little dick. And you need to entertain yourself. Can that be a possibility? Give me one of them. It's you gotta be bald and have a small dick that your wife doesn't want to touch, or you are a miserable bastard that lives in your mother's basement and has nothing better to do.
Nelson has a Twitch
Please
comment.
tell me which one. Please. I would like to know. That should be a video for tomorrow. Look, that I just here. Yeah. I will wait for your response, okay? If I hurt your feelings, I'm not sorry. You shouldn't say shit like that because I highly doubt that you got your sister pregnant and then you had the balls to tell your dad. It's like, why wouldn't you lie? Say, it wasn't me, it was our neighbor, Frank.
Or why would you even tell a stranger that?
Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Jimmy's all over this statistics and stuff.
Jimmy's like, you ask Jimmy a question, he knows the damn answer. He knows that this shit is serious. Completely 100% serious.
I hurt your feelings. That's why you're not saying nothing.
And you know what? It bothers Jimmy when people don't take it seriously. It is a serious issue. It is.
I know.
It's very serious.
And like I said, this is something we are taking serious, but at the same time, you know, like I said, Jimmy, you know how I am with everything. I try not to harp on this shit. And when it gets serious to talking, like numbers and stuff, I automatically change gears and try to talk about something else. And something else I would like to talk about is if you are a pro wrestling fan and you like old stories, there are 3 podcasts that you can find on YouTube and Podcast One. I think it is the podcast app on your phone.
Super simple.
Something to wrestle with, and then the Jim Cornette Experience. That is probably my favorite one. And then I just started listening to Talk Is Jericho today. I listened to the Hacksaw Jim Duggan episode. Fucking funny. Holy shit. If I could be a fly in that room on the wall watching them hang out and drink.
Yeah, Jimmy knows his shit big time. And
Hacksaw Jim Duggan reminds me of my real dad, the way he was talking today on the interview. It's an older interview. I never heard it.
hello, Lance. You guys, please be safe. This is getting really in New York. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Lance, thank you, man. I appreciate that. How's everything going with you? I know you're on lockdown. You staying sane? What are you doing to pass the time? Are you able to work from home, or?
And then, like me, can't get it and go downhill fast. Exactly, good girl.
I was thinking about this today. Like, most of you guys are like, oh shit, like we're gonna be stuck at home. Is it really that bad to be stuck at home?
And try not to lose sleep over it. Yes, it's serious.
I was trying to think of like different ways like me and Kaki can make this show better. If you are someone that does like to pop up every once in a while and say hello, like what can we do? And I have a couple ideas I'm not going to say because I do giving this show a fucking makeover. Big time. I want this show to be must see, not, cannot miss. Like Monday Night Raw used to be. You could not miss Monday Night Raw. You didn't know what was going to happen. Had no idea. Sometimes you might see Mae Young's tits. And that's the truth. Long and saggy. It happened. It happened a couple times.
Lance, you're locked down for 3 weeks? Damn.
You love being home? You would just drink all day?
It's like drunk driving and putting others' lives at risk. It's about being socially responsible. Rant over.
You said that, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 100% right, Jimmy.
Uh-huh. Are they gonna ever shut you guys down? I don't know. Probably.
They're talking about shutting New York City down for 48 hours. that
And
happens,
it'll probably happen on the weekend.
it will happen for us as well. If that happens. Because we're right in the shadow of the city. So, if that does happen, we'll be shut down as well.
Yeah, and it'll probably be on Saturday and Sunday.
I'm just going to make sure when I leave work on Friday to grab 4 bottles of wine instead of 1.
There you go. Khaki
Because
just gave
I'm
her-
going to need the extra alcohol to deal with being stuck here with everybody. And only being allowed to go in the backyard.
I'm
There's
gonna go
only
for a
so
run.
many. You can't. You're not allowed. You want to be arrested? Thrown in jail?
For going on a run, what happens if you're someone that has to walk your dog?
You have a backyard.
Not everybody.
Yes, they do. Over here, they do.
Apartments?
We don't live in an apartment.
What happens if we did? That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
how that works, but you wouldn't be running with the dog because.
Regardless, Kagi, even if we get shut down, we're not getting shut down. Like my company is not getting shut down.
If the whole island gets shut down, guess what?
No,
Nobody goes to work.
that's not true.
Nobody's allowed to go to work. Yes,
Not
it is true.
I talked to certain places today. The AT&T store said something like they are deemed to be open because of some people that might not have a house phone. It's a must. Yeah, there's a whole
The
bunch of...
store?
Yeah,
First of all, if you have a cell phone, you don't need the store to make
I'm
a phone
telling you
call.
what the guy
That
said.
doesn't make any sense.
It's one of those stores that are deemed to be open.
They're lying to you.
Same thing
I'm
this
telling
guy
you that
said,
right now.
and he works with medical equipment.
Now, see that I understand.
He'll have to be open too.
But if they shut everything down, guess what? Only medical employees get to go to work.
No. He doesn't work in a medical facility. He ships things. Like medical equipment. You have to be prepared, have to be responsible to your children. Jimmy. Essential places need to be open. Pharmacies, grocery stores, hospitals, strip clubs.
Yeah, because you guys need to be slipping that coronavirus-infested dollar bill through that stripper's ass crack. Got it.
Listen.
That's where I want my coronavirus in my ass crack.
Listen, the girls, the cam girls on Instagram, you know their business is booming right now. People like the guy on Twitch.
I got your PayPal.
Their business is booming right now because there are men that are home that can't go to work, and maybe they're single, or maybe
They're not. Maybe they're just cheating on their wives. Got it.
No, maybe their wife doesn't want to touch their small little ding dong, so they go on the internet and watch the cam girls. There's no difference between doing that and going to a strip club. I wouldn't call that cheating, Kagi. You're not developing a relationship with her where she's like, oh my god, you didn't get me flowers, you didn't send me this. No, you're watching her take her clothes off. No difference in watching a stripper, which I would like to go do.
You already did.
So I can only get one stripper?
Yep, because I still didn't get mine back.
No.
I'm still holding my pass.
Can I try that? You didn't let me try it.
I'm still holding my pass. I was hoping to cash that shit in on Katie's wedding, but she's like, no strippers. I'm like, son of a bitch.
You made it spicy. Mm-hmm. Yes, you did. Oh.
Like my fucking soul. Spicy.
Alright, I gotta go wash my hands before I touch any more screens. Do you want to end on anything, Kagi? Maybe give me one more bite? See? Thank you. Remember the days where I would take like 3 bites in one?
Yeah, it'd be like a double. Joanne knows. Double, triple fucking bite. Joanne knows.
200, they say you get me all night. Pay first. After they get the money, they say hurry up. I don't
You'll have all night.
Well, I'm talking about not actually going and banging a stripper. I'm talking about, you pay them on the internet. And they do these shows.
What, like this?
Yeah.
Jimmy said end with a titty twister to Jamie. You son of a bitch. Oh, it's all over my glasses. Now he's mad at me. It's your fault, Jimmy. You know what I want to end with? For those of you that flock to the supermarket, be nice. Be nice to the people that work there.
Yeah.
We're pissed off that we have to be there to begin with.
See what happens when I leave? I walk away. She does the same shit that we started off last night.
Be nice. Be nice. We're not pissed off, angry people. Like, we're pissed off at the situation. We're not pissed off at you.
Speak to yourself. Listen, there are people that just don't want to be at work, and because they're busy at work, they're fucking miserable and they're rude. So not everybody.
Well, guess what? Customers are rude too. And I'm only rude when you're rude to me first. And that's when you get it back. I'm a very nice person.
Triple bites? Yeah,
Yeah,
Joanne.
Joanne knows. She knows the deal.
Your audience is great. Thank you, Glitter Girl. I'm very happy with my audience. It's small. It's small,
It's
but
small, but I
I'm
love
happy with
everybody
that.
here. I do. I love all of you guys.
Do you speak Spanish? I don't.
Poquito.
You don't speak Spanish.
But I speak minimal Spanish. Poquito.
I guarantee you could say the most basic fucking question in Spanish and she
Like,
won't have
me
a
llamo
clue.
Kathy. There you go. I speak Spanish.
Yeah, no.
What
you
did,
should
what
just,
did I just say?
I don't speak Spanish.
You don't even know.
No, because I don't. But I know you don't speak Spanish.
But I know. Listen, all I hear all day long is Spanish.
Yeah, you know Spanish words. You cannot put them together.
Yes, I can. I know when they're talking about me.
Say goodnight to Joanne in Spanish. There are people that watch that are Spanish. Go ahead, Kagi.
Give me a second.
She is full of shit. You see what I mean? Guys, I hope you have a great night, okay? And if you do have to go to work tomorrow...
Spanish.
No, she doesn't. And if you do have to go to work tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, okay? Hopefully tomorrow night we'll have something better to talk about, okay? Other than Kaki thinking she knows how to fucking talk Spanish when she
I know.
clearly does not.
I have very little bit of Spanish.
You're Mexican. I'm
No.
American.
No, I'm half Puerto Rican. Nobody's Mexican.
Good night, guys. Oh, man. Kagi, I gotta tell you. You didn't let me have a bite of your burger. Good night, guys.
Oh, shit, I didn't.